Welcome to Spotlight. I'm your host, Jackie Hanton, and with me today is Reverend Andrew Seppo, the new Executive Director of Operation Transformation. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, Operation Transformation always has amazing community things going on and wonderful opportunities. Let's talk about Community Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so we have an upcoming event, our Community Thanksgiving service, which is put on by the Blue Water area churches. It's an organization that we kind of helped bring together. We have about 35 different churches that are part of that. Hoping to have more, so if you're out there and you want to come and be a part of that, please do. But that's going to take place on Tuesday, November 22nd at 7 p.m.
Awesome.
It's going to be at Port Huron Assembly of God, which is just off of 10th Street. And we're going to have about, I think we have 8 or 9 different churches that are going to be involved in that service. We have a couple different pastors speaking, a couple different church worship teams are going to be a part of that. We're also doing a coat and a blanket drive as a part of an upcoming men's homeless shelter issue that the churches are helping kind of remedy right now.
Okay.
So we, if you're going to come out, bring some coats for kids or for adults, and then as well some blankets too. We're going to be using that. So it should be a good time. We're excited for that. Again, 7 o'clock. Should be about an hour and 15 minutes. So a good time to just get out, be thankful for what we got, celebrate with the rest of the churches in the area. And so we're excited for that.
I love it. So like a group of 35 and 8 are kind of running the show that night.
Yeah.
What a wonderful kind of community event for
Absolutely.
sure.
That's kind of what at OT we're all about, just helping create and foster a united, life-giving church, helping the community come together. And what a better way to do that than during Thanksgiving? It's a fun time.
Yeah. So if somebody wanted to get a little more information or like a reminder on coats that you're looking for, how to help out, where should they go?
Yeah. So our website optrans.org would have all the information you need. We're all on social media as well. So on Facebook at Blue Water OT, on Instagram, same thing, Blue Water OT. On YouTube, we're getting a TikTok up and running, and I'm going to have some podcasting come up in a little bit. But you can get on the website, and you can click on our Faith Matters. It's a weekly email list that goes out. It's got all the information you need about what's coming up and what's going to happen, things we have need for, whether it's, we had a church this past year that burned down, Zion Cathedral Praise burned down. So we've been doing a lot of work with them to help just raise money for them, clear out, demolition, that kind of stuff. We've had a lot of, again, community involvement with that. So that kind of stuff is on there. It's a really easy way to get involved and hold of us and find out what's going on. So
perfect.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We're going to pause real quick.
Okay.
We're going to take a minute and hear from our sponsors.
Women's Life Insurance Society is a different kind of insurance provider. It's the life insurance you need to protect your family's financial security with the added benefit of helping those in need in your community. Choose planning ahead and giving back. Choose Women's Life.
Welcome back to Spotlight. So we're going to continue talking about the latest things that Operation Transformation has going on. So Andrew, coming up, so get through Thanksgiving, on to Christmas. How is OT kind of prepping, and what are you doing this year to help?
Yeah, so one of the things that we've done upcoming, obviously I just took over from my father about 4 months ago in this position, so I'm kind of getting my feet wet. And one of the areas that I noticed that we weren't really involved with as much was the foster care initiative in the area. So one of the things we're trying to do is figure out where are the gaps. We know that there's great organizations. There's there's the DHHSs. There's other organizations that are doing things for the foster care community. But we want to say, what can a church do? And so one of the things we're doing is trying to get these little gift baskets or these little backpacks full of goodies for these kids that are getting placed in homes that maybe don't have a shirt to call their own. And so we're gonna try to, we're doing a drive to get backpacks, to get coats, shirts, T-shirts, toys, coloring books, that kind of stuff, just to have that, to give these kids and say, hey, this is your own, this is your stuff, you can have this, to give them a little more sense of belonging in that position. So that's going on right now until the beginning of December, and we're hoping to have that ready for the Christmas time to give to these organizations that are already placing kids. And then as well, we have another community event coming up, MLK service. It's crazy to think that we're talking about that already, but that's January. It's beginning middle of January. So Sunday, January 15th, we're going to be having a community MLK service that's going to be at First United Methodist Church. That's going to be at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. And very similar to our Thanksgiving service, it's a multi-church involvement. We're going to have probably a few more pastors being involved in that, probably 10 or 12 pastors being involved. So again, we're asking the community to come out to support what Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. stood for, his life, his message, the civil rights movement, and to celebrate how far we've come, and also to challenge us that we still haven't arrived yet, but we can always have opportunities to do better. So yeah, that's the next couple of things coming up for us, and we're excited again to just get involved in the community and help out in any way we can.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah. So again, the Operation Transformation site that you mentioned earlier, that's where everybody can go, get information on all these opportunities. And then if somebody for the Christmas drive, I mean, is there a list of things you want people to purchase, or do you just want donations so that you guys can kind of put all those together?
It can be anything, honestly. We're new, used, lightly used. We're asking not rough stuff.
Sure.
We want these kids to see this and see a backpack and see, again, whether it's shirts, whether it's clothes, whether it's some coloring books, a toy. We want them to feel and take ownership of hey, I'm still being provided for. I'm in maybe a scary situation, maybe a new home, but we want them to have just to feel valued. And that's the thing, is there's sometimes a loss of a human touch when it comes to that. I'm not sure how familiar our viewers are with the foster care initiative, but sometimes these kids have nothing to call their own. They're taken out of rough situations and just kind of thrown to the wolves sometimes. And so we said, hey, can we come beside them and help these little ones, and help the parents too that are helping rear these children. So it's just trying to figure out how can we come beside them. And so yeah, that's if they want to anything really, can go in that. Really, we're looking for backpacks, some toys, and some clothing and jackets. So yeah, those are the main three things we're asking for right now.
Wonderful. Yeah. Well, thank you to yourself and Operation Transformation for spearheading that, and hopefully the community responds. I'm sure they will.
I'm sure they will. They have so far. So yeah.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for joining us today.
Yep. Happy to be here.
And thank you for tuning in to Spotlight. We hope to see you again soon.